The Count of Monte Cristo. A ship glides into the harbor of Marseille, its sails whispering of tragedy. A young sailor, Edmond Dantes, steps ashore loyal, brave, and unsuspecting. But beneath the calm surface of his return lies a conspiracy that will destroy his life and forge a legend. This is the tale of betrayal, transformation, and revenge. This is the Count of Monte Cristo. Chapter 1. Marseille, the Arrival. On February 28, 1815, the merchant ship Pharaon returns to Marseille from a long voyage. The city buzzes with anticipation, but something feels off. The ship moves slowly, and the crowd senses misfortune. Edmond Dantes, the ship's first mate, is at the helm, calm and commanding. He informs the shipowner, Monsieur Mora, that their captain Leclerc has died of brain fever en route. Dantes had taken command and ensured the cargo arrived safely. Morel is impressed by Dantes' leadership and hints at promoting him to captain. But not everyone is pleased. Danglars, the ship's supercargo, envies Dantes' popularity and competence. He resents Dantes' authority and suspects him of harboring ambitions beyond his station. The seeds of betrayal. Dantes is young, noble-hearted, and deeply in love with Mercedes, a beautiful Catalan girl. Their wedding is imminent, and his future seems bright. But envy festers in the shadows. Danglars, jealous of Dantes' rise, conspires with Fernand Mondego, Mercedes' cousin, who secretly loves her. Together, they plot to destroy Dantes. Their weapon? A letter. Captain Leclerc had entrusted Dantes with a message for Napoleon's supporters on the Isle of Elba. Though Dantes was merely fulfilling a dying man's wish, Danglars and Fernand twist this into treason. They anonymously denounce him to the authorities. The fall of Edmond Dantes. On the day of his betrothal feast, Dantes is arrested. The accusation: he is a Bonapartist agent. He's brought before Gerard de Villefort, a magistrate with royalist loyalties. Villefort quickly realizes Dantes is innocent, but the letter Dantes carried was addressed to Villefort's own father, a known Bonapartist. Fearing scandal, Villefort destroys the letter and condemns Dantes to indefinite imprisonment in the Chateau d'If. Dantes is thrown into a dungeon, his hopes shattered. Mercedes pleads for him, but Fernand comforts her, pretending to mourn while secretly rejoicing. Danglars climbs the ranks in business. Villefort secures his political future. And Edmond Dantes disappears from the world. The prison years. Transformation begins. In the darkness of Chateau d'If, Dantes nearly loses his mind. But fate intervenes. He meets Ave Faria, an old priest imprisoned in a neighboring cell. Faria becomes Dantes' mentor, teaching him languages, science, philosophy, and history. More importantly, Faria reveals the truth. Dantes was betrayed. Faria also shares a secret. He knows the location of a vast treasure hidden on the island of Monte Cristo. Before he dies, Faria gives Dantes the map and the knowledge to reclaim his life. After 14 years, Dantes escapes by switching places with Faria's corpse. He's thrown into the sea, presumed dead, but he survives. He swims to freedom, reborn not as Edmond Dantes, but as something else entirely. The birth of the Count. Dantes retrieves the treasure of Monte Cristo, a fortune beyond imagination. With wealth, knowledge, and a burning desire for justice, he reinvents himself as the mysterious and aristocratic Count of Monte Cristo. He returns to society, unrecognizable, and begins to weave a web of vengeance. His targets: Danglars, now a wealthy banker; Fernand, now Count de Morcerf and married to Mercedes; Villefort, now a powerful prosecutor. Each man has risen high, but Dantes is about to bring them crashing down. The web of revenge. Dantes infiltrates Parisian society, dazzling the elite with his charm and wealth. He manipulates events with surgical precision. Danglars is lured into risky financial ventures. Dantes orchestrates market crashes and bankruptcies, ruining him. Fernand is exposed for war crimes committed during his military career. His honor destroyed, his family shamed. Fernand loses everything. Wilfred faces the most personal torment. Dantes uncovers a buried scandal. Wilfred had tried to kill his own illegitimate child to protect his reputation. Dantes ensures the truth comes out, unraveling Wilfred's family and career. Each man falls, not by brute force, but by the weight of their own sins. Dantes becomes a ghost of justice, a phantom of reckoning. The cost of vengeance, but revenge has its price. Mercedes recognizes Dantes and confronts him. She begs him to forgive Fernand for her sake and for their son, Albert. Dantes is shaken. He realizes that vengeance has consumed him, and that the innocent suffer alongside the guilty. He begins to question his path. Has he become the very monster he sought to destroy? Redemption and departure. Dantes spares Mercedes and Albert, giving them his fortune and blessing. He helps others too, like Maximilian Morel, the son of his former employer, who faces despair. Dantes orchestrates a miracle to save Maximilian's beloved, proving that hope can still bloom. Having fulfilled his mission, Dantes leaves. He sails away with Hattie, a young woman he freed from slavery and who has come to love him. Together, they seek peace beyond the reach of vengeance. Final reflection. Until the day when God shall deign to reveal the future to man, all human wisdom is contained in these two words, wait and hope. These are Dante's final words to Maximilian and to us. The Count of Monte Cristo is not just a tale of revenge. It's a meditation on justice, fate, and the resilience of the human spirit.